Ever wondered why some women seem to have a PhD in attention-seeking behavior? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into this fascinating world. Today, we're going to explore the art and science behind what some might call the Olympics of attention-seeking. We'll journey through the labyrinth of selfies, decipher cryptic social media posts, and even unravel the enigma that is the "I'm fine" phenomenon. We'll delve into the strategy behind attention-grabbing outfits, the drama queen syndrome, the art of the humble brag, and the charisma of the social butterfly. We'll also tackle the mystery of the group selfie conundrum, the subtlety of flirtation, the social media check-in obsession, the Instagram story overload, and the intriguing "I'm not like other girls" trope. So, are you ready to unravel the mysteries of attention-seeking behavior? Let's jump right in. First on our list is the classic, the art of the selfie. And trust me, it's not just a photo, it's a strategic move. Now let's unravel this artistry, shall we? A selfie is much more than a casual click of a button. It's a meticulously crafted image, a carefully chosen angle, a well-thought-out filter. It's a projection of an idealized image, a declaration of "look at me, I'm here and I'm fabulous." And oh, the frequency. A barrage of selfies flooding your feed is no accident. It's a deliberate, calculated move to stay on top, to stay in the spotlight. It's about saying, "Hey, I'm still here, don't you forget about me." And let's not forget those duck faces and peace signs. They're not random. They're part of the strategy, the code of the selfie realm. So next time you see a barrage of selfies, remember it's not vanity, it's strategy. Ever seen a cryptic social media post and thought, "What the heck does that mean?" Well, you're not alone. Let's dive into the enigmatic world of cryptic social media posts. These are the posts that leave us scratching our heads, wondering what's going on. They often come in the form of vague statements, ambiguous quotes, or song lyrics that seem to hint at some hidden meaning. They're like the Rubik's Cube of the social media world, puzzling, mind-boggling, and oh so intriguing. But why do people post them? Well, it's all about sparking curiosity. Cryptic posts are the perfect bait for attention. They invite questions, comments, and speculation. They prompt the audience to engage, to decipher, to solve the riddle. It's a clever strategy, really, but let's get one thing straight. It's not about sharing deep philosophical insights. It's about the likes, the comments, the shares. It's about being seen, being noticed. So next time you see a cryptic post, remember it's not a riddle, it's a beacon for attention. Ever heard the phrase "I'm fine" and thought, oh, something's definitely not fine? You're not alone. This phrase, the "I'm fine" phenomenon, is a classic example of how some women seek attention without being too explicit about it. It's like a secret code, a hidden invitation to dig deeper, to show concern, to lend an ear. Imagine this. You ask a friend how she's doing. She responds with a sigh, a shrug, and a dismissive "I'm fine." Your spidey senses tingle. You know there's more to the story. She's practically begging you to ask what's wrong. This "I'm fine" phenomenon is a masterclass in attention-seeking. It's a subtle way of saying, "Hey, I have a problem, but I won't tell you unless you ask." It's a cry for help wrapped in a veil of stoicism. So remember, when you hear "I'm fine," it's not a statement. It's an invitation for further inquiry. Ever seen an outfit so loud it could wake up the dead? Well, that's not a fashion statement, it's an attention magnet. Picture this, a neon green jumpsuit paired with a hot pink feather boa. Sounds like a walking carnival, doesn't it? But it's more than just an eccentric taste in clothing. This is a classic example of using fashion as a tool to attract attention and stand out in a crowd. It's about being the center of attention, the one everyone can't help but notice. It's about that thrill of turning heads, sparking conversations, and maybe, just maybe, trending on social media. Yes, my friends, these attention-grabbing outfits are strategic, meticulously planned and executed with precision. It's not about comfort or practicality, but about making a statement, a loud and clear one at that. So next time you see a flamboyant outfit, remember it's not just fashion, it's a billboard for attention. Ever met someone who seems to be living in a soap opera? Well, that's not bad luck, that's the drama queen. We all know the type. They're the ones who can turn a minor inconvenience into a Shakespearean tragedy. The smallest mishap becomes a grand saga of woe and despair. You see, the drama queen thrives on exaggeration. A simple hangnail is not just a minor discomfort, but a life-threatening condition. A missed bus isn't a slight delay, but a catastrophic event that has ruined their entire day. Why, you ask? Well, the answer is simple: attention. By dramatizing their experiences, they draw the spotlight onto themselves, making their lives seem more exciting, more interesting, even more significant than they might actually be. It's a method, a strategy, a game. The drama queen's world is a stage, and they are the star of their own show. So next time you encounter a drama queen, remember, it's not a soap opera. It's an attention-seeking strategy. Ever heard a brag disguised as a complaint? Well, that's not modesty, that's the humble brag. Enter the world of the humble brag, a fascinating territory where boasting and humility collide. It's a crafty technique where someone subtly fishes for compliments or admiration while masquerading it as self-deprecation or understatement. Imagine someone saying, "It's so exhausting being complimented all the time," or "I can't believe I just spilled coffee on my brand new designer dress." These statements might seem like complaints at first glance, but take a closer look. They're actually crafty ways of saying, "People find me attractive," or "I can afford expensive clothes." The humble brag is a clever strategy to attract attention without appearing boastful. It's a balancing act, a tightrope walk between modesty and vanity. But don't be fooled. Beneath that veil of humility lies a strong desire for attention and admiration. So, next time you hear a humble brag, remember, it's not humility, it's a clever way to seek attention. Ever met someone who seems to know everyone and be everywhere? Well, that's not popularity, that's the social butterfly. You see, social butterflies have an uncanny knack for making their presence felt. Whether it's at a party, a meeting, or even online, they're the ones who are always in the thick of things, connecting with everyone. But what if I told you that this isn't just about being sociable? It's a strategy, a well-orchestrated dance designed to attract attention and validation. They flutter from person to person, leaving a trail of their charisma and charm. Their social media profiles are a testament to their busy social lives, filled with pictures and tags of different people and places. This constant visibility keeps them in the limelight, making them hard to ignore and easy to remember. So the next time you see a social butterfly, remember, it's not just sociability, it's an attention-seeking strategy. Ever met someone who always seems to be battling a mysterious illness? Well, that's not bad health, that's an attention ploy. This is a classic move in the attention-seeking playbook. Some individuals are known to use health issues, whether real or exaggerated, as a way to attract sympathy and attention. They've got the flu one week, a rare tropical disease the next, and then they're suddenly allergic to gluten. The illnesses are often vague, hard to diagnose, and even harder to treat. The common thread? They always seem to crop up when there's a need for a bit of extra attention. These individuals thrive on the sympathy and concern of others. It's a way to keep the spotlight firmly fixated on them. They've mastered the art of spinning their health woes into captivating stories. So next time you hear about a mysterious illness, remember, it's not just health, it's a cry for attention. Ever been in a group selfie and wondered why you're being squeezed out of the frame? Well, that's not bad photography, that's attention-seeking. Let's delve into the world of the group selfie conundrum. You see, group selfies are a fascinating social phenomenon where everyone wants to be seen, but there's only so much screen real estate. So, what do people do? They jockey for position, of course. You'll notice that some individuals have mastered the art of strategic positioning. They'll be in the center or at the forefront, squeezing others to the side or the back. It's not just about getting the best angle for themselves, but also about ensuring they're the focal point of the picture. It's a subtle art, really. This display isn't necessarily about vanity. It's more about visibility. It's about asserting their presence, marking their territory, if you will. So, next time you're in a group selfie, remember it's not just a photo. It's an attention-seeking tactic. Ever met someone who seems to be flirting with everyone? Well, that's not charm, that's the subtle flirtation. Now, don't get me wrong, a bit of playful banter can be a lot of fun. But have you ever noticed how some individuals seem to turn every conversation into a flirting session? It's like they're on a mission to get a laugh, a blush, or a compliment out of everyone they encounter. You see, this is not just about being friendly or outgoing. It's a nuanced form of attention-seeking behavior. The goal here is to attract attention and validation. It's like they're saying, look at me, I'm attractive, I'm interesting, I'm worth your time. But it's not always about self-confidence. Sometimes it's about insecurity. It's a way of seeking reassurance. And here's the thing, it's not necessarily a bad thing. We all need a bit of validation from time to time, but it becomes problematic when it's overdone, when it becomes a habitual way of interacting with others. So next time you encounter subtle flirtation, remember it's not just charm, it's an attention-seeking strategy. Ever seen a social media check-in and thought, why do I need to know you're at the grocery store? Well, that's not information. That's attention-seeking. We've all seen it, haven't we? A friend checks in at the gym, the airport, or even the local coffee shop. At first glance, it seems like a harmless update, but when you dig deeper, it's a clever ploy to grab your attention. It's a way of saying, look at me, I'm out here living my best life. Often these check-ins are carefully curated to present an image of an exciting or enviable lifestyle. A check-in at an upscale restaurant, a trendy boutique, or an exotic holiday destination isn't just about sharing an experience. It's about creating an impression, a persona. It's about crafting a narrative of a life that's always on the go, always interesting, always noteworthy. So next time you see a social media check-in, remember, it's not just information. It's a call for attention. Ever seen an Instagram story that seems to last longer than the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Well, that's not storytelling, that's attention-seeking. Now, we aren't saying that sharing snippets of your day is a bad thing, but when your story has more slides than a corporate presentation, it's time to pause and reflect. We all know the person who documents every single moment of their day, from the morning coffee to the late-night TV binge. Their stories are like a never-ending roller coaster ride of mundane moments, carefully curated to appear spontaneous. This isn't just a case of oversharing. It's a clever tactic to stay on top of mind, to create a constant presence on social media. It's like they're running a marathon. But instead of a finish line, they're racing towards likes, comments, and validation. So next time you see an Instagram story overload, remember, it's not just storytelling. It's a marathon for attention. Ever met someone who seems to be on a mission to prove they're not like other girls? Well, that's not individuality, that's attention-seeking. Now let's delve into this intriguing trope. It's a statement that's often used as a way to attract attention and set oneself apart from the crowd. It's like a beacon broadcasting, hey, look at me, I'm different, I'm special. You see, the I'm not like other girls trope often involves someone emphasizing their quirks, eccentricities, or non-mainstream interests, all in a bid to appear unique and appealing. But here's the catch. Everyone is unique in their own way. We all have our quirks and interests that make us who we are. So when someone feels the need to constantly remind others how different they are, it's usually more about seeking validation and attention than expressing their true selves. So, next time you hear, I'm not like other girls, remember, it's not individuality, it's a bid for attention. Well, that's all for today, folks. But before we go, here's a little attention-seeking behavior of our own. You see, we're not so different from those selfie queens or cryptic post kings we've mentioned. We too crave a little click, a little thumbs up, a little bell ring. So, if you've enjoyed our journey through the world of attention seekers, why not show us some love? Hit that subscribe button, give us a like. After all, we're just trying to fit in with the rest of the attention seekers out there.